And we are live! We are live! We are good! I made sure that we are live. Like really sure. Just a second and we will start. I just need to be able to see. It's very important for me to see. Okay, I still feel slightly sick, but I'll doing my very best. Whew. Right, let's go. Yep. If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekamaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekamaru at the tower.
You might hear a bunch of that. And a bunch of that.
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekamaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
What did you do, Fuyuhiko? Did you ruin everything for the poor killer? Did you mess up everything? Tisk, tisk, tisk.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? This Rakus, it's louder than the supreme lure of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
If only he had the ultimate luck.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Intelligible?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cough up some proof for that, Gundam dear.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
The problem here isn't that Gundam might be it. The problem is that Gundam is the only person who could have been it.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime,
Ooh, it's the bad music.
this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Ooh, he's getting pissy.
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Not with your luck.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder.
That is saying something, you know.
What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
He's getting even more pissy.
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Based on, we know this is not, we know the truth. We know the truth. We know it. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows the truth.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. Fuck. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. I hope this trial runs for the entire stream because I don't want to end up reading. What?
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
That is so wrong.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you
God
plan
damn
to
it.
lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
No, no stopping, no stopping. I know.
That
Hold on.
elevator
I got
was-
this. I got this.
The only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
It's such a pity because I kind of like
Plus, the elevator was
Gundam. Oops.
broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Yay, let's go, let's go, let's go!
That elevator was the only means of travel between...
Fuck it!
No, that's wrong!
I mean, that's wrong!
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method? You're the only one!
Miss Snazzy, oh, Mr. Snazzy over here.
Nagito, you should
Sassy?
know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Like, yeah, why are you here? Because I showed up?
There's a secret
Hello there,
passage
them.
connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape
No.
House.
Stop that cat.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
What the? What? Who?
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You sure? You sound kind of cute when you're angry. Wire.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
What?
you could
What the
travel through multiple planes.
What in the fudge?
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drive, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
God damn it.
Damn it!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of...
Allow
Got
me to
him.
cut through those words.
Gundam, Gundam, don't do this. I have a cold.
Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Oh no, the hamster's fainted.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end.
No, please, no. I don't have to have 45 minutes of reading.
Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Akira's like, what? Did I see something?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Oh, why did you go in anger, Gundam?
I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitation.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Oh, here it comes.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Wasn't it either? Ace really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I'll provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Oh, I have to concentrate now.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Shit, Spock, shit.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! Show me the cadaver!
Damn, he really
I
likes
won't
saying
let
cadaver.
you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
God damn it, this
Wither.
is so...
Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
Fuck. Here we go back, because I can't
Amen.
read.
You weakling! This pressure... Show me the cadaver!
Again with the cadaver.
Amen!
Why does he like saying that?
Show me the cadaver!
See?
It's Nekomaru's
The
back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
No, not the hamsters! Not the two hamsters! No!
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of Evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. I hope I'm not summoning something. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy! Cute. Cute. I press the button? True, this is the skyline limitation art of Demon Mouse. Soon the doors of destiny shall open!
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Have you English can. It's the virus, guys. It's the virus. Have you been hanging out with Nagito too much? You started talking like him.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
It actually sounds kind of epic. Damn. I think it's this. Yep. it's this. Yep. Yep. No. No? Is it here? Weird. God damn it! Oh, I can't find it. Where is it? For fuck's sake. Is it this one? It was that one. Yep. Yep. Let me see. Yep. And the last one is this one.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Almost died though.
Let's first go over the many tricks
Because
the
of
killer
Fuyuhiko
prepared before
again.
they committed the crime.
Not only did he almost kill almost messed up. I mean, he got Gundam killed, but almost got me killed.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
With the power of hamsters. With the power of hamsters.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
I like how even the hamster have red eyes, you know?
From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Fuck.
Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Yeah, look at that cool pose.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that!
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Damn. I got quite a few 100. An A. A. You know what? You know what? I'll take it.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever. Oh, crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part.
Oh, that happens, doesn't it? Doesn't it, guys? That happens. There you go, an hour and a half of reading. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results,
Yahoo!
you guys were correct. Once again, getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. You like that? I read that really slow. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I said that all without biting my tongue. Me too. Now that we decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true that classwork trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
It's what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How?
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This
If
too
he was just
must
trying
be
to
the
cling to
will of
life,
causality.
there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean, explain? Fine then, and I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the fun house. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you.
He was serious
this.
too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. I would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself. You would never.
I can see
Nobody
it.
would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid!
Somehow I feel some of the lines are a little bit embellished by Gundam, just a little bit.
In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We're all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell
However,
you
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. This is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling me you just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch,
Give up
you
on
will
life.
die.
That's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog-eat-dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, Then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you seeing all that try to justify what you did?
But
it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Oh.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That's why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall,
but
my
even
tears.
so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
What about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make
Like
history.
Nagita, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Then don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Just who do you think I am? I am history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. Which, it's his way of saying yes.
Fade like
Not
dust
in a
in the
million,
wind.
not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of the foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you got it. I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait.
This is just too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia?
I beg of you.
Please, I beg of you. Oh, that made me cry. Oh no, she doesn't want him to die.
How pitiful.
Sonia, an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death, that's not befit of a noble such as yourself. It's 5 star for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind, however.
What is it, my 4 dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared 4 dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I appreciate them reading the lines, you know, that really does help. Look at my breeder. No, he didn't want to go to hell. Heaven, he wants to go to hell. Bring him back, he wants to go to hell. Aw, so sad he didn't go to hell. And the hamsters are so sad. They're so sad. And Sonia's heartbroken. Not her hubby. No. No. He read that, so. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Well, you might cry. Did I misunderstand what he meant? I mean, I gave it like a 50% possibility. This is Gundam after all. Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I will ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off I need to throw something.
Damn
You all
it!
spend so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest of shit is me.
Worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. How many times do you plan on saying that? 3 more times? You know, just to get it out? You shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live! If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So how are you guys gonna stand around chatting? You're chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry up back over to Jabberwock Island. However, this killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? See, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey, hey!
Jose, that boot shift is too damn fast!
It's not like
Well,
that.
you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Huh.
She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Now let's go back for now and eat. And if we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. Not so fast, I think you're forgetting something. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about, yeah, you remembered, was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file that had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this one loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why is the lonely little Nagito? Are you alone tonight too?
What's the
So
matter?
what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Wow.
It's what I like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see, so even you don't know. Huh. Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why did you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love? I would.
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about a special prize for the final day room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
Well, there's
know?
a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that
But
right?
this file contains documents that were created at Hope Speak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right, I just used stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But...
If the file even contains information about a traitor, was that person also from a student of Hope Speak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to hit things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
You're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignore it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No, no.
That's how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different.
Shing.
After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight it or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see, interesting, very interesting.
No,
Obviously,
no.
that's a big no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I wanted to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
I knew you would say that. So I didn't want to be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I may say that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person,
Man.
they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? Actually, I think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island, that's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? That is an interesting discussion that we just witnessed from Nagiro's POV. I need much more liquids than this. Oops! Did a little glitch there. Is that spoopy? Did that scare you? The ultimate robo's dream of clockwork. The end. And we are down to 7. 1 for each day of the week. Hellhound earring. That is actually cute. Yes, please save. Yes, thank you. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all out gathering at the restaurant. Fuck me. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now that there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Get it together!
Oh my!
Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you
What
up!
are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. That's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am
More
concerned.
importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable the territory was. Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This! It took me all night to make it.
My!
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Mini-Maru.
Minimaru. I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
Thanks. It's so cute, thanks, I'll keep it.
Well...
I'm never setting it up or giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa!
You know, that's a bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. Wow, my reading skills are so good. They're so good, guys. My reading skills are so good. As long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like this, like that from happening ever again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta fight you, right? We can't just keep running away.
Huh.
I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. You didn't Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I'll never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
What did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh
Oh,
my!
did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
I was up all night memorizing this speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. Yeah, I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini-Maru.
Man.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
That's amazing!
Of course.
I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like you usually do. I have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
Well,
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
hey.
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still,
But if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. And when did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then,
Anyway, Hachime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know that what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize that? Geez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot, except of Hajime, of course.
hey
What
bastard!
do you mean by except for Hajime?
Huh?
Are you really a traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. Tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means not like you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it, dude. Don't you ever scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit. My whole life I just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She's right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey,
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. So everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. It doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes.
Huh?
That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
What the heck? You're covered in blood. Ah, you saw me. Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong.
You?
Girls, don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
No, Grizz, I'm being treated like filth.
Hey, hey.
Why didn't you clean that blood off? You were trying to eat. Ah, yes, I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe, wipe.
Ding, ding, ding.
There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a fitting reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off the island, why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
don't misunderstand.
But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
So,
Assuming we weren't thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my
Because if we
serious
can't run, we'll
side.
fight. I'll crush everyone who puts us through this crap in one blow.
Hey, hey!
Fight seriously, that fearsome group is called Worldender for a reason, you know?
What are you saying?
Why did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey, hey, hey!
I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that!
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourself, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now let's go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right!
I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to the new island.
I'm starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation Monokuma Monomi. I'll crush them all at once.
That's...
Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't tell that you're not included. You're our friend too, you know? You're right.
Leave it to me.
And I gotta do my best too. You go, Chiaki. Punch them. Punch them all. As we left the restaurant, the expression on our faces were clearly different than the way they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. And with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. You should get that checked. But I try not to think about it. I try to stay focused on moving forward. Smile at hope in the name of despair. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this is the last island.
The enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
How is our pet doing? Let me give it some stuff. There you go. There you go, some more. Is it frowning? Is that frowning? What does that mean? I want to see what comes up if he has the zero despair. Instead, it has like a lot of hearts. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Seeking Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electrical insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the status of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right, it's like they're making something more dangerous. It's like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe...
It's a humanoid machine? Is that a robot?
You serious?
How can they make robots? Just how far did they know the advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was built here? It's similar to humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey!
Why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to a future foundation too? This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey!
Does that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the mono beasts?
Maybe...
Is there any chance that those mono beasts were created here? The mono beasts were created here?
Fine.
That's what this place is for.
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong
What
with
the hell
you.
did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. Doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does the Monokuma took over this place and modify it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. More? I guess asking him about it? Because you should get a hold of yourself. Slap him 2 times. Why? Why? Because you're just starting laughing all of a sudden. Obviously, what else am I going to do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using the computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea of the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And those riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually it spread like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots starts getting circulated, and strange incidents are occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? Sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Hey,
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. About that, are you sure it's okay to say that's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistically, things might happen in real life from time to time, but
of course
there's no way
not!
this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. You're right. It's a lot of unbelievable things that have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, anyway, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Seeking Entry Street, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right!
It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is
Maybe there's a
bad.
bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff?
Huh?
They're ones who are making us kill each other? Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other?
Hey, hey, hey!
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption.
I mean...
And if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in real life is definitely unsettling. Oh, my throat hurts already. That was such a long read. I feel like my jaw is hurting. Oh, wait. Oh no, I just leveled up myself. Stop pooping, you bunny shit. How can a little bunny poop so much? Not even a realistic poop. That's not how bunnies poop. I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I expected Akane though, not you. I wasn't lured by the smell or anything.
Anyway,
Looks like the street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food this year. Normally a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Spirited Away, you know? That is one creepy factory. Red smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but
Well,
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating?
You're
thinking you're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell?
well,
I like to eat my favorite food first.
see?
So instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. I guess you're right. Stop deciding what I should do! Hajime, stop listening to her. Be your own man. Coward! What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was Monokuma. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see, so these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich! You made too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving throughout this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried up by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I see. So basically for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still.
What if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right, then we should go there for a little while. Let's go there. I don't like when the game kind of takes my hand and just like, no, you should go this way. Stop being original! Just follow my story, god damn it! Without thinking, I peeked into the pile of stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, even a Monokuma guitar. God. God damn it. First there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse, now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reasons for existing. He started talking even crazier. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? Phew! I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff.
You're so
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction would be life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Hey!
You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Don't say that. Let's do our best together. We will be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey!
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't
Because there's no much of me.
My little sister!
Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey!
A long time ago, there were these two old guys.
Hey!
Two old guys living together.
Shing!
The old guy thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end.
Ooh,
Do you even need to the old guys in that story?
In other words,
So if I made merch of you, even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-baked rabbit is so lame. You don't even have one ounce of good fashion sense.
you stupid
You did this
brother!
to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Did you enjoy that JoJo reference?
Ugh. What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Well, so I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
special bleeding
So
service!
whoever wants to decorate their room, please do it as much as you like.
Here!
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's run. You're right. Ralph, the warehouse narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Outside. Hold on, I gotta check on the little pink bunny. No, she's been good. She's been good. She hasn't pooped. I like how she knows to poop in the toilet, but she doesn't know to flush. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Notice that there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. This helicopter. Is this a helicopter Monokuma used to execute her terror? This helicopter, don't screw with me. Ow! What happened? It's nothing, I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. You tried to punch a helicopter! Jesus, Hajime, this is why you're a reserve student. That is stupid. Damn it, I'm so weak. Akane, you punch it. This place is boring. What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
The real man fights with his fists. That goes for women too.
All right.
Got a bell. If you win, you can rest on my boob pillow. No thanks. Boob pillow? Rest on my boobs, basically. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
This might prove useful when the time comes to combat the future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh?
Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. No problemo? Of course, in Modern Warfare, it's required a class in our grade school. An obsession with anime and now this, Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However,
The weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am
If
concerned.
no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right, unfortunately this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Huh?
Um,
Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. That's a Future Foundation insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
however,
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and it was placed rather ostentatious. God damn it, Sonia, not with the fancy words. Ostentatiously. Yeah, that word. Do you know how much we can trust it? Do you think could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it here. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Yeah, what is written in here? I do not know much.
well,
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on! This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is really clean. Could that Future Foundation's responsibility? Sorry, I am starting to skip words. Sorry about that. My mouth is getting tired. I thought about after all these weeks of reading that I'll be past this, but apparently not. But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
well,
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. You even commented on how strange that was, right?
However...
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be the same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn, what the hell is going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situation that kept happening one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. That is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Well, we're done here.
Yo.
I was looking for you. What's up, Fihiko?
Well.
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right, I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now.
Damn right.
Do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. Oh no, not discussing things. I figured it'd be annoying if you all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Fujiko left the area. That's so nice of him. He really changed, didn't he? He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? But it's not really time to be impressed by something like that. If I had to make others wait, should hurry over to the street with the food stands. Yeah, run, Hajime, run. Run. Run past the creepy looking factory. That is kind of disturbing though. That is disturbing. Let me see. You pooped, you little shit. Should flush you too.
Huh.
Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
What about Nagito?
Huh?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like...
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
Now then.
So how did it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well.
Are you sure about that? Huh?
Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monomi works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monomi has been opposing him.
Huh?
You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
That's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, it is not possible that they are both our enemy.
I'm starting to get
Like a
pumped
freeway
up.
battle, that's kind of hot.
Hey.
Wait, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
Wait, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Shut up!
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Oh, here he is. Mr. Bad News. Weak. How weak. He went full villain. He went and became full villain. Talking about weakness.
Man.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? Yep, he himself. What do you have to say? Where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wander off to. As usual, guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, I will get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out.
That is...
What is that?
Now then.
You ask where I've been this whole time.
Well,
I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us? What are you talking about? Are you saying that someone else on this island beside us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
Huh?
How about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage.
You.
What stage? You're not making sense at all.
Not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya survive the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange?
Huh?
What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with that what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to me, Sonia.
Well?
I've been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is trouble.
I was being hated. Well, it's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well...
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? Wait, why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
Actually...
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor if it costs me my life.
What?
You're going to weed out the traitor?
Please wait.
As I already said, there is no traitor. Well, I bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. Why won't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I?
This is
Will I
exciting!
become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
You...
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind? I don't think he had it to begin with.
Now then.
I should get going, but if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide the motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
What does that mean?
Bye now.
It means bye. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey!
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
A kill? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it!
Based on what he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There is no such person. I mean, the notion that Nobu's has been deceiving us all along. I'll never ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I didn't have a talent. Regardless of who's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
Then we gotta tie him up again. Force him to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my
I got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Huh?
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuchi's right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decide to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. My throat. It was already dark by the time you returned to the hotel. I'm slurring my speech because my jaw is starting to hurt. My jaw. I don't know why my jaw, but... What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to bed? Everyone's just hanging out. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Whilst I walk around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. Weakling! This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while, and then I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. Yeah, sleepy time! Wanna come on, read?
Actually,
God damn it, read your own fucking lines! Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Defreak, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Defreak would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get really happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the 3 of us went to a steakhouse, and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. probably said, "With fire!" So Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. Then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the 3 of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich's Sir he had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even though I regret saying what I said back then.
what the hell?
Squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies. What an interesting story.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Really? God damn it, stop pooping, you shit. Wow, level 50. What does the level even mean? Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. But I might get locked in a place like the fun house again. So I gotta eat when I can.
Eat well, shit well.
For now.
Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. I'm still eating here. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet.
Huh?
It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little...
You know, right?
And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my effort should count for something? It just means you don't have enough brain cells to pull this off. You've been awake 48 hours.
Hey, bastard!
You gotta hurry up and spill the plan of yours already. Well, I thought of several plans, but in the end, I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And at the best possible moment, the 2 task force members will move and swiftly capture Nagito.
All right.
So that's the plan. What do you think? It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
You...
So now I'll present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey.
But commander sounds like the most fun.
Hey!
Did I just say I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next, I'll present the 2 task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. Sure thing.
Jeez.
God, no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito, I'll give that role to Chiaki.
No way.
No way. Ah! What did you see?
So...
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey!
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
Well...
Besides, there's no way I ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey!
What a rude way to ask for help. If my hero was here, he should have beaten you up.
You...
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Is that right? I need your help to stop another killing.
Hey!
And then didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Oh.
Fine.
All right!
You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Sonia and I haven't been given roles, so what should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense.
For now...
And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Bow down.
Denied!
Whoa!
Why?
Listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
Like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must not.
This is not a course, this is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Wait, how do you read? Is that how you read that? Or do you read like... instructions unclear. Fine, if Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I leave that matter
Good,
to your
repeat that.
discretion.
Damn it!
If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. You object so forcefully. Where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. It will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did you
Will
say?
I be alone with Hajime at a secret place? For now.
Damn it!
We'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in the 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my college, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. Alright, let's go. I know, she's been good, she's been good. Oh no, she said lobby. Sorry, my bad. There she is. Hajime, you are late. I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 15 minutes before an arranged meeting time. For such an orderly country, 30 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is...
Oh, I see, this is a culture shock. Then I guess that can't be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course, it is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jaborak Island Development Plan. Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading the document over and over again, I suddenly realized the future Fire Nation was planning to rebuild a facility on the island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about a large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something a different island?
Do you have a minute?
Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? Different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right, the Japanese word for future, Mirai, was inscribed there. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However...
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Now, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Let's go! Will it let me stop by the supermarket on my way there? I want to buy some more ramen there for my thingy. Damn, Hajime has long skinny legs. Oh, there's Sonia. So I guess she's telling me to go here, huh? Damn. Sorry, I just need you. I knew it! I can't be careful enough. Oh, I think then it's here? Did I make a mistake and it's not here? No, it is here. I was right. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However...
Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right, there's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. I don't see many clues, I'll be honest with you. This liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. It's probably the key. The door will probably open if you input the correct numbers.
Please wait!
We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well?
If we make a mistake, it is possible we will be fired upon by that gun. I can't think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
That is right, courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a bee's nest. You mean a bee's nest?
Yeah,
in my country we used to expression bee's nest. Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly, and I'm sure Sonia is lying.
I see.
In order to open this door, you must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Nah, that's impossible. The door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. What we'll have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You're right. The trouble is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monomi said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know it, how are you supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin, Sonia and I decided to go back to our colleges for now. Is it free time? It's free time. Now I can go to the shop and buy some stuff for my bunny. It's going to Rocket Punch Market. And we're just gonna ignore Kazuichi. I wish they had an option to just, you know. This is so exhausting. Okay, I think we bought enough. Let's see, we're gonna hang out with... Man's not... I wanna know what this is about. God damn it. Fine, I bought wherever that is. Come on, I want to check what that is. We got 15 of it. Bunch of stuff. I'm just looking for the thing we just bought. I want this. I want mini wave dissipators. They're so cute. I don't know what it is about this shape that I like, but they're cute. I would buy a plushie of wave dissipators. Is that weird? Is that weird to have as a plushie? Just a wave dissipator, but it's so cute. Girl with bare hair pink. Ah, yes. Oh, there. Oh, it's a manga. God damn it. Oh well. Let's go hang out with Chiaki. Where is Chiaki? What is she doing? Who is she with? No, no. Oh, they're all in the inn. And of course she's in the lobby. What? No, I want this. Yeah. She's playing video games! How is she playing video games? Why is she always playing? I know she's only a gamer, but still!
Hey, hey!
Sonia has no group, but I'm okay? What's that supposed to mean? What should I do? Should I hang out with Chiaki? Invite Chiaki.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Well?
I was gonna play some games until we're ready to execute a plan. Wanna play with me? Let's see if I have something to give her. Secret boots. This laser will come out of your butt. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, she liked that. I just accidentally put her to give. I didn't want her to give her the glasses that will make you shoot lasers from your butt, but you know. Is she sleeping again? If you're that sleepy, why don't you just go back to your room and rest?
Morning.
Since you're here, let's talk. If you give up at this level, you'll never defeat the Warlock Lord. My adventure ended like this. That's all you're gonna get. It's like she's half asleep.
Huh?
I can't believe you don't get my Shadow Gate joke. If you're bored, you want to go somewhere, you might wake up if you go for a walk. I want to go to a fun place. A fun place, huh? The supermarket?
Yep.
I like running over zombies with skateboards and wheelchairs. Chainsaws are the strongest though. Yeah, chainsaw! Chainsaw! It sounds fun, so it's nice. I don't really know what it means, but I guess it's fine if Jackie's okay with it. Jackie and I walk to the supermarket together. Did we run over Kazuichi with the trolley though? That is what I want. We walked through the aisle and looked around without buying anything. Because the place is so big, it has an amazing selection of goods. Christmas ornaments, bamboo grass for the Star Festival, this place has too much of everything. What happened? What is this? These sweets look cute. Oh, those are sweet rice crackers for Girls' Day. Now this place seriously has everything. I see they're called sweet rice crackers. You eat them during Girls' Day, you know?
Huh?
What's Girls' Day? Huh? You know, it's on March 3rd. You're a girl, didn't you celebrate it with your family? Ah, crap. I'm sure she has her reason for not knowing. But even so, it's nothing. Forget about what I said.
Nope.
I don't really mind. I have a family, my father. You had a father. Then your mother... No, I shouldn't ask about something like that.
Hey.
So what is Girls' Day anyway? It's a doll festival held on March 3rd. Dolls are set up so you can pray for girls' health and success. And then you eat stuff like sweet rice crackers or mochi that comes in different colors. I see. That's amazing. You know a lot. It's nothing really. I'm not saying everyone's supposed to know this, but for her not to know what Girls' Day is, what kind of past does Chiaki have? It's fun to go places with someone, plus you teach me lots of interesting things. Yeah, let's go somewhere again, okay? Yeah, let's do this again. We made that promise and left the supermarket. And I think about a place I can take Chiaki that will make her happy. And it's better than the park. I took Chiaki back to her room, otherwise she'd just find a random place to fall asleep if I let her be. And this is where we will end! Because it's just free time, you know? Spend the next few minutes just talking to someone randomly. Not my thing. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. Tomorrow I'll be playing Fall Guys. If you want to see more, I also stream on Twitch. I've been starting Hades. Yeah. That's about it. Shit.